Fishy Science.
Today, we're going to dissect broccoli to uncover its secrets. We've prepared a large piece of broccoli. It's pretty big, isn't it? If you take a look at the bottom of the broccoli, you'll notice that the stem is divided into several pieces like this. When you cut one piece off, it resembles the familiar little broccoli head, doesn't it? In reality, broccoli is a plant that grows quite large. Despite its tree-like appearance, broccoli is often mistaken for just the leafy part we eat. However, broccoli is a member of the Brassicaceae family and has broad leaves similar to Chinese cabbage, which is also in the Brassicaceae family. This part where the leaves were attached gives the broccoli its unique appearance, like it's springing up from flat leaves. Interesting, isn't it? The part we eat is actually the flower, which is like the broccoli plant's way of reproducing. To put it simply, the green broccoli we often see is just a baby flower. Under a microscope, if you look closely, you'll see many of these little buds lined up in a row. If you carefully open one of these buds with tweezers, you'll see it has a cross-like shape. You see, broccoli belongs to a plant family called cruciferous, known for their 4-petal, 4-sepal flowers. When these flowers bloom, they form a cross shape, giving the family its name, the cross-flowered family. You can also observe pistils and stamens in the flower buds, revealing that the broccoli we consume is actually comprised of thousands of buds. When broccoli is soaked in water, you can witness a partial transformation, as the buds gradually turn yellow over time. At first, you might think they're about to bloom into flowers, but sadly, they usually just turn brown and don't bloom fully. I did some digging online and learned that soaked broccoli often changes color but hardly ever blooms, but couldn't find a solid explanation for why this happens. Still a bit of a mystery. It's tough to see flowers on cut broccoli, but when broccoli grows in the ground and isn't picked during the budding stage, it blooms beautifully like this. Isn't it pretty? Because broccoli has so many tightly packed flowers, you might find insects or other stuff stuck between them. That's why it's crucial to clean broccoli well before eating. Interestingly, the buds of broccoli have a waxy layer on them that repels water, so just rinsing it under the tap won't do the trick. To get broccoli really clean, it's best to soak it upside down in water for about 3 minutes. This allows the buds to open up, and then you can give it a good shake to get rid of any dirt or bugs. I even checked some broccoli pieces under a microscope to see if there were any bugs, but I couldn't find a single one. It's likely because the broccoli I got was already washed. So, if you're worried about bugs or other stuff, it might be best to get pre-washed broccoli. Broccoli is a veggie we eat a lot, but there's still a lot we don't know about it. You know, what we see of a creature is just a tiny part of its whole story. Think about a cherry tree. Once its blossoms fall, most people don't pay much attention to it. But did you know that living things, just like cherry trees, go through different phases throughout the year? To really understand any living thing, you have to look closely at its entire life, not just one moment. It's like getting to know a person. You can't really understand them just by seeing them briefly, right? We hope you'll check out more videos on the Fishy Science channel. We're always uncovering new and fascinating moments from the world of science and exploring the diverse forms of many creatures. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for joining us on this journey of discovery. This is Fishy Science, where science uncovers the mysteries of the natural world.